it's really important, Stephanie, to define the difference between John Bolton's book to come in a manuscript. What's the distinction there of a manuscript with fiery language versus an actual published book?
Well, based on this New York Times report, he had submitted this manuscript to the White House for review by national security officials to vet it for any sensitive security information. So whether or not it sees the light of day in the current manuscript form is a real question. But the revelations that have come out have come at an absolutely pivotal time in the Senate impeachment trial and has the potential to change the nature of the trial and the way it's handled. Remember, the White House had ordered Bolton not to cooperate with the House impeachment inquiry.
Yeah.
He said earlier this month that he was willing to testify in the Senate impeachment trial if he was subpoenaed. And according to this manuscript, he is directly contradicting Trump's defense, which is that there was no link between this freeze on military aid to Ukraine and his demand that the Ukrainians announce an investigation into the Bidens. Bolton looks like to be the first-hand witness contradicting that.
Yeah.
And giving evidence of an actual quid pro quo.
The Maggie Haberman Michael Schmidt article suggests, buried in the article, that the White House could block the publication of the book or take parts of the book out, almost redact part of the language out. Can they do that, Stephanie?
Well, on national security grounds, they can, yes. I mean, this could be legally contentious. They could appeal, but they do have wide latitude to block him from releasing some of this information. I think the real important thing here is that it could change the calculus on the number of Republicans willing to back calls for witnesses. I think before this, it looked unlikely that they would get 4 Republican senators, the number they need, to back calls for witnesses. Now I think that's up in the air. It increases pressure on those moderate Republicans to back those calls. Why not call Bolton in? He's willing to testify. Why not hear from him?
But if Bolton is called to testify, would that be a smoking gun? I mean, we've talked in the past about the fact that does it directly link to the president's orders?
I think it is a smoking gun. Does it change the number of? Does it change the chances of Trump being impeached? No, I don't think so. I still think he's got enough Republicans backing him. I don't think he will be impeached or removed from office. But the crucial thing is the additional information. Does it change voters' minds in the run-up to 2020?